What is going on? I'm back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Weekend Classic. Now, as you guys know, you can see in the top right corner, Weekend Classic and the first inning program is about to come to an end very shortly. And by the schedule, it's going to start on Friday. So the first thing we want to go into is the Weekend Classic information and see what league we're currently in. As you guys know, they take your highest rating for your Weekend Classic, and obviously you want to get into the higher divisions. Me, myself, I'll probably get into Silver 1, maybe Silver 2. I just got to play more games, honestly. That's the point of Weekend Classic. You want to get the highest rating and you want to go 6-0. That is basically the goal of Weekend Classic. Now, there's a lot of different ways we could prepare for this, especially one that I think that's kind of underrated as well, which we're going to talk about. If we go to our managed squad real quick, and we scroll into our pitchers, you want to make sure you got your best arms going right now. So I just use my ace, which is this Max Scherzer card. So me personally, I would want to play a couple games so he can get max energy, at least so I can use him 2 out of the 6 games that I do play. So that's another key factor, is make sure you guys' pitcher's energy is pretty good before you hop into your first Weekend Classic game of the guys you want to use, obviously. Since you got 5 starters, you can use your first one twice out of the 6 games, and then the 4 others you can use them once. So you want to make sure that your first starting pitcher, your ace, is going to be 100% healthy with his energy, because that will be really beneficial for you guys to actually prepare for that Weekend Classic. And obviously to other prepare, just get the best squad you can, the best cards you got on your team. That's basically really how you can prepare for the Weekend Classic. Obviously play ranked games to get higher up on the totem pole so you can increase your obviously league that you're in. But something else you guys want to do before Friday, so the second inning also starts on that Friday. So you want to go in collections and make sure you completed the first inning. This is something key that you want to do. Obviously, as you guys know, you only get 2 out of the 3 cards in that first inning program. And then the third card you have to buy, and if you do that, you do get 30,000 XP at the start of the second inning program if you collect this and get this voucher over here, which you 100% want to do. It's going to be a nice little bonus into that, second inning. And obviously you got to get to 500k XP so you can get both of those boss packs. And there is double XP right now, so you can definitely hop in and try to finish that as best you can. But definitely remember to at least buy that, that third card if you have the stubs to do so. It is really going to help you when we go to that second inning program, and it's going to help you out a lot. And I imagine those cards would be around the 89 to 90 range if I had to guess, because we're starting to get up there in the overalls a little bit. So if you guys want to find this collection, just go to your collections and then scroll over to the inning collections. That's basically how you find where it is. Yeah, those are 2 things you guys want to do to prepare until Friday, because obviously there is going to be a live show. Weekend Class is going to drop. The second inning program is going to drop. There's probably a lot of other content that's going to drop as well. So you guys just want to be prepared for everything that's going to drop in the upcoming days. And obviously to prepare for our first roster update, I would definitely start kind of buying players. We're obviously into the second week of the season. We know a couple of teams that are doing really well, a couple of players that are doing really well. So you definitely want to start investing. I would go to my inventory and start investing in the guys that you think have a chance to go up in value. Obviously, we know everyone wants to go from gold to diamond. That's where the most stubs are made. You'd be surprised at some silvers that go up to gold. Those ones can be pretty profitable as well. Like Christian Cakis, for example, his buy now is almost 1,000 subs as a silver. There's definitely a couple of players that could go up. Now, I know Jazz Chisholm is supercharged right now, but he definitely could go up as well. His price is over 1,000 at the gold. Same with Cody Bellinger. And there's definitely a couple guys that I think can go, up pretty high, especially, with the first roster update. It's probably going to be about like a week or 2 away, in my opinion, because I usually do a roster update like every 3 weeks. So we're starting to get to that time of roster updates actually happening. So definitely look at your my inventory, see who you can get, see who you want to get to upgrade, see who want to invest into to upgrade. Definitely a couple of players I'm currently thinking about. I definitely want to see how they do over the next couple of days, and I'll obviously wait till they announce when the roster update is, and I'll make my predictions video for you guys so you guys are best prepared, to buy, to hold, or to sell. Like, I think we all know that Rafael Devers is not going to be a good candidate to go up because he's having such a horrible start to the season. So certain guys like that you can definitely think about going down for sure. But there are definitely a lot of players that you might not think of that could go up, especially from the silver to gold. I think that's like the biggest thing people miss, is the silver to gold players. Definitely look at all these players early, obviously before they announce that first roster update, because that's when the cards are going to go up in price. What's up, guys? I've officially launched my own brand. It is called crownculturehq.com. As you guys can see by the website, we are first starting with stickers and socks on there, and we'll be expanding to more items in the future with shirts and pants and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to support me more than just watching the videos and liking the videos, this is where to do it. It will be linked down below in the description. If you would like to make a purchase, it would be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. And obviously start thinking about your legends and flashback collections. I still think these are really important, especially for people that don't like to spend money on the game. These are really where you can thrive and get good quality cards. Like I said, all you gotta do is the team affinity, and then you gotta get the pipeline and new threads packs, and then you pretty much have everything done. Like, I've made all this progress without buying a single card on the market for any of these, so it's pretty impressive how much progress you actually can make by just playing Team Affinity and playing the game. Yeah, those are a couple of things I would do to start preparing for that Friday update, because, you know, that Friday we're gonna have all these new content. Weekend Classic is gonna start. Everyone's gonna want to play Weekend Classic, and you might, you know, forget some of the offline stuff to grind, or some of those cards are gonna come out sooner than you think. You might be busy, so definitely make sure you guys do that. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on, you know, how to prepare for Weekend Classic, how to prepare yourself for that second inning program as well, the roster updates, and obviously collections. Just some of the things you want to start thinking about as well as the season starts to wind down and we start to get that second inning and that Weekend Classic starting up. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.